Right, we are now live. So today we are doing a test live because it's been so long since Dumbo here did any lives or any recording or anything at all, really. And I want to do some jelly printing using these wonderful stencils. Now, I've played with this one, which is, you can see the blue stains and things. This is the cellular membrane one. And I've actually got another one, which is also cellular, but a bit different. Isn't that lovely? I'm just thrilled with that.
I know, I love those.
Yeah, and I've got my brand new Christmas present, my Baron that I can use. And I've got some paints, old paints, new paints everywhere. And I've also got some inks. I don't know whether I'll use the inks. They're a bit fluid. They're really for another project. But we've got this one. Cannot remember what it is because it's similar to that one, which is smaller. And this one, which is even bigger. And then there's this lovely sort of randomy thing. And this Polynesian one. Geometric Polynesian, which I absolutely love. So we'll have a go with some of these. And I'll pop them up here out of the way to start with. And I think we'll start with the 8x10 stencil. I've got a smaller one here, which came with a Carabel Studio impression plate or whatever they call them, this thing. So we might use a bit of that, I don't know. But we're definitely going to be using these ones first. And we've got some nice little small ones there. Lovely, lovely. So I'm going to have a go with that Polynesian because I've not used that yet and I've wanted to for ages.
All right.
So we'll plonk that. I think I'll plonk that up there. And I might be able to get a bit more on as well. So that's one. And what else shall we use? Oh, isn't this fun? A little bit of that one there. Or I've got the bigger one, haven't I? That one. Yes, let's try that one. See what happens. Yes. Okay. Now, I noticed that Patricia and Mariah put theirs like that. Well, I'm going to put mine like this in the hopes to get this one a bit closer so it doesn't go off the edge here. If it doesn't work, well, it's my fault, isn't it? So I've got lots of lovely, well, not exactly lots. I haven't got all of my brayers here, but I've got, this is my normal one that I use most of the time. But I've also got this one, which is, I can do in one go that.
Ooh.
So I don't know whether I'll use that yet. We'll have a little test first. And I got my palette knife out. I can always use this for sort of, you know, doing little ones. And on the side, I might even put that on there and see if I can get something on that as well. There we go. Right. Oh, wrong way round. Don't tear your stencil by doing it wrong way round. Nice. So let's have a look at some of these interesting things. Now, these are pearls, I believe. Pearl violet, pearl blue, pearl red, pearl yellow, which looks more like a green, pearl white, and this one up this end, pearl green. So I'm a blue and purple person, so we'll start with pearl blue. And I've got this lovely, lovely, where is it? No, not that one. This one. A nice biggie of the Prussian blue.
Oh, I love that.
I wanted to use that one. I wanted to try that out as a nice black. So we'll try a bit of this one first, which is the pearl blue. Now, this is going to be really faint, and there's not going to be a lot there. Because that's what these things are, aren't they? You can see it's barely any colour on it. It's sort of whitish. I might just do a little bit of each, you know, just to get some, so as not to waste this tiny tube of paint that was so expensive. Well, it's Amsterdam, you know, some of the things you can do only turn up with the correct type of paint.
Right,
These are the only Amsterdams I've got, these little testy ones, and that one big one is the only one. But I wanted to try it out, so I'll put that there. I won't put any more on that because I want to try out some other colours as well. I've got these metallics. So what's this one? I think this one is, oh good, copper. Instinctive reach, pick up copper. That'll be nice. That'd be nice. Some of that. So I think what I'll do is that. I've never done this before, so I've got no idea what I'm doing, and I'm obviously not doing it the way that P&M do it, so it's going to turn out quite different. But that's the fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
trying something different.
There's still an echo, so I'm limiting my vocalizing here. Plus, I'm really interested in what you're saying.
Good. I'll get you to do some stuff later, so warning. A little bit of copper at the top as well, because you can't have enough copper. No, I was going to run out of copper, I know that. I love copper. I can't help myself. I just use it for anything. If I want to try something really interesting out, copper. If I want to try something quite boring out, copper.
Well,
just doesn't even matter.
I'll tell you what, I was researching copper tape this morning because I wanted to use one to make a journal cover. I wanted to emboss it and patina it for a journal cover. So, yeah, you're getting me hooked on copper.
Oh, I can't help myself.
I'm
I'm a
good
fan.
stuff.
Yeah. Oh, here we are. I want a thingamy to open this paint because it's not even open. You can see I haven't used it yet. Not even flipping open. It's not going to open in a hurry. I can see that. It's got sellotape on it. So it's to stop people from opening it. Or possibly just to stop it from streaming all over the place instead of still being in the tube when you get it.
Yeah.
Could be just that. Oh, look, we've got somebody in. Gizmo Create wooden handle. Hello, Gizmo.
Who did you see someone here?
Yep, Gizmo Creates in the comments.
I don't see anything. I must be on a lag. Hold on, there it is.
I'm going to use a little bit of this Prussian blue because I've been wanting to use it for so long. I've got a feeling that pearl probably won't show up very well. It'll probably be better on the second layer. And I've managed to stab myself with the scalpel opening the tube.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
DNA? Are we sharing DNA there?
No, it's still in my thing. Well, no, it's coming out on... Yeah, it is coming out. Oh, well.
Oy vey.
Have some DNA, peoples. I'm flooding it out. Well, not
There
flooding.
you go. You know, I think when I did that, I used because I did that the other day, and I used a charge card or a plastic card or some kind to scrape it across, you know?
Uh-huh.
Palette knife didn't work so well for me.
Well, it's because I've very foolishly bought some new knives. If I'd used the old blunt one, it would have been a lot better, I'm sure. It was this bit at the back that stabbed me, not the actual blade, just the back part of it.
Yeah.
Silly thing. So sharp when you get them. Now, I want to put some water in my tray. So I've got a tray, large tray, about 2 foot by 1 foot 3 inches, something like that. I don't know. And it's big enough to put big stencils in to soak off. There we are. That's not too bad, is it? Oh, lovely. I'm liking that. That looks good. Right, now we want something to go on. Thing is, am I going to use tissue paper or am I going to use paper? I think we'll start with paper. There's a good chance we might get something out of paper. See, I've got some big A3 sheets here. So we'll start with that. Oh, the Baron. Got to use the Baron.
Yes, nice. The new Baron. Yay.
Yeah. And it's not a red one. The wood Baron, not the red Baron.
So with the stencil, as I recall, don't push too hard so you don't smush your stencil stuff.
I'm not getting it in the middle. It's that pearl. Maybe the pearl has dried too much. Oh, no, it is there. That's all right. It is there. Probably me pressing too much.
Da, 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 da. Oh, is that pretty?
And when you, yeah, that pearl shows, but it would show so much better if it was on top of something like a load of the Amsterdam blue.
Bring it back and move it closer to me so we can see the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
There you go. I love those colors.
There is some of that there.
Yep,
Can't you see that?
Yep.
But it would look better on the dark blue, I think. So I think the next thing is to put it on the dark blue and don't put it in the water. I just dipped it in the water. Ugh. Talk about doodah. Talk about an idiot. Because I want to rinse that Polynesian, so I've got something to have another go at. So I'll just move that around a bit, and I'll put a whole sheet of blue on, I think. I think that's what I'll do while that's soaking. Right, need a tissue to wipe my hands. I did have a towel in here, especially for these kind of things, but have I got it here? Of course not. I didn't think of that, did I? Right, let's get rid of the mouse, otherwise we'll have problems. You just see me doing things on the mouse. So, should I leave that for a bit to dry, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Go play with the little one.
Yeah, I have got other jelly plates down there, but they're huge and they would be difficult. So we'll do something with this one. So let's do one of these other colours. What have we got here? We've got graphite. Yeah, we'll go a bit of graphite. Do some graphite. Or maybe we'll do a light one and then come back. What's that one? Silver. We'll do a silver and come back and see how that looks afterwards. The same sort of idea. Put some dark on top. Perhaps not the blue because I've used that already. So I won't use it on this one. I could use the blue on that. So let's put some silver on. How long do you reckon it takes for these to dry?
Not very long. Mine didn't take very long. If the room is cold,
it isn't boiling.
Well, then it might dry out faster if it's really warm there.
It's not warm outside. It's just we've got the central heating on.
Right, right.
I could wish for a bigger border here so I don't go over the edge, you see.
Well, and that's because what you're playing with there is a mask, not a stencil specifically.
I knew that. Yes.
You know, so yeah, you just I don't know how you would get around that other than stick a little piece of paper under there so you don't go over it. Do you know?
Yeah, but you have to sort of cut an edge for it.
Right.
There we are. I've gone round the edge. It doesn't really matter that much.
No. I actually like the mask part. I like that wonky edge.
Yeah. Well, you're going to see it. I just want to say thank you so much to P&M for their enormous generosity. I mean, they have sent me stencils. Some of them my husband bought for me for Christmas, but before that, P&M was sending me so many stencils and laser prints, which...
Oh yeah, because I didn't send you any. That's for sure.
Well, somebody else put some of them back. It labelled Violet. Don't be like that.
Igor is fine. Don't worry.
Oh, well, I don't know what I'd do without my Igor.
You'd manage.
Oh, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't laugh as much, but you'd manage.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have anybody rescue me when I do things wrong.
I don't see how you can ever do things wrong. You're a mad scientist. Everything you do is just a test to the next thing.
Nah. I haven't actually...
Or you're a good example of what not to do sometimes.
Yeah, well, this is what not to do because I haven't even used a brayer yet.
Well, and don't stab yourself and don't leave DNA anywhere. Oh, look at that. Oh, is that not beautiful? That's just beautiful.
There's a soak.
It's just so you know where your gel plate is placed almost to the edge of the screen. So you could move it closer to the brayer.
Let me just move it a little bit closer.
There you go. There, now it's all in there. So,
good.
As long as it's not awkward for you.
No, that's fine. Because I've got the camera track that my husband made for me. Yeah.
Yes.
That's one of the first things I got down in. It was sitting here with no means of getting online and waiting.
So are you going to let the cell one dry now?
Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna put something on top of this one, see what happens. It might not be dry enough yet. What do you think?
Well, get a real close look at it, and what do you think?
It's not very dry.
Oh, well, get a piece of paper or a book and wave it over it to dry it, to help it out. It just needs not too close. I got too close and I smeared mine.
Oh dear, don't make me laugh.
And dry the other one while you're at it.
Yeah. We'll try the other one as well. Yeah.
Well, and this is why we now know why P has so many wonderful gel plates, right? Because
she hasn't got time to waft about with them.
Exactly.
I think this one needs to go and sit down somewhere else and wait. Because that one, I think I went a bit thicker with that one. This one, nothing came up on the blue, so I think the blue might be about dry. Oh, a little bit came up there. Maybe not. I'll put this one someplace else to dry. Now then, did I think of somewhere else to put it so that I can dry it? No, I didn't, but it can go up there.
You didn't. Do you have a book you can put it on top of a book?
No, it's on top of a box full of little pots with salt in. So, yeah.
It's over there.
Yeah. Here's my old big one. But I'd have to put that somewhere as well. I think I might do that, you know. And put some Prussian blue down on this big plate.
How do you feel about the movement of the Amsterdam paints? What do you think? You like those?
I'm not sure what you mean by movement.
Well, when you were laying it down,
knifing, putting it on. Yeah, it seemed okay. Bleeding more. Definitely getting more DNA in there. I'll have to go and put this somewhere as well, I think. So you can see there's an old one. It's actually got some paint on the corner. Let's cut that off. Pop it on there. So sorry to walk away like that, but I've got to put it somewhere.
Don't leave me here alone.
I've got this room laid out with plastic bags on the sofa, plastic bags on the coffee table. I've got plastic boxes lying about ready to hold prints. But I didn't think about putting the jelly plate somewhere. There we go, big one. So we'll put a load of this on first. Don't know whether that's going to be enough or too much or not enough or what. It's quite a thin film. I don't want a huge amount, do I?
This is where I need more practice, either too much or too little.
Well, this is a bigger plate, you see, so I was still thinking about how much I put in the other ones.
Right.
I think I need a bit more there.
And that's the thing that gets me. I'm working with the bigger plate, and I think I really need to work with the smaller plate and get more practice in.
I use a couple of big blobs. Amsterdam blue sailor. It doesn't say, it just says standard series. I wonder if it's meant to be translucent. It doesn't say. What I know of. It's quite sticky in some places, so we'll try and move it around a bit to the other areas. Because I remember I was always braying stuff off because she had too much.
Yeah.
I think that's unlikely here. I'm trying to just even it out. I don't think I want to go to that edge. And I've got a hair. Woof, woof. Oh, I think that's lifted it. That looks pretty even to me.
That looked pretty good.
Right. Yeah, brayer this off because I went and put a brayer sheet here, so it would be some point to actually use it properly. Another thing, try not to drop everything on the floor.
Yeah, I did that too.
Yeah. There goes the palette knife. Now then, Polynesian, and I want to use some of that other stuff. That Polynesian in the corner. Oh, let's use this lovely sort of, is this from the Pebbly Rocks? I can't remember.
I can't remember either what the name of that one is. I like it though.
Something different. Ooh, getting it on me. I am sample. This is sample. Lovely sample. Good-o. And let's use a small one. This one. I've not used this one. There. And perhaps I can get that one in. No, I can get that one in there. Yes, and this one maybe in there. And perhaps I was thinking of using this because you can use all sorts of things. They don't have to be specific stencils. So if I use that there as well, that should be fun. Now I just want another piece of paper. So we'll get a pattern off this and then we'll get the resist underneath. It's not quite big enough. That's interesting. A3 isn't quite big enough. Or maybe I put it the wrong way around. Probably. That's the kind of thing I would do.
Yep, use that brayer. Use that Baron.
Aaron. Not a lot coming up. I think I might have left it a bit long.
Or took off too much.
Could be, could be. Well, anyway.
Let's see what you've got.
Well, not a lot.
No, not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Got some. Let's take that off. That's given me something. Just taking it off on that. Good. Well, let's see what else happens when I pick the rest up. Lovely.
Well,
see, I'm quite a bit on these stencils when I pick them up.
What you can do now is re-wet the plate. Well, once those are dry, which they may be, re-wet the plate and with an alternate color from that blue and like maybe a ash or eggshell or something like that.
I don't have anything like that as far as I know.
Like an off-white.
I've got a Titan buff, titanium white.
Something, I think titanium white is too harsh. It might come through too harsh. Leave the paper white then. Something that'll pop out the stencils.
Naples Yellow Deep.
What's over here in these little tubes? Or are those inks?
Those are the pearl ones.
Oh.
And the metals, pearls and the metals here. So I've got, let me get rid of that for a minute. I've got, these are all Amsterdam, so I've got...
Hi, Becky.
White.
How are you?
Hiya, Becky. I've got pearl yellow, pearl red, that pearl blue that I used before, the pearl violet, and the pearl green.
Oh, well, so you know what I'm going to say.
Pearl yellow? What?
Pearl violet, of course.
Really? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Who knows? Who knows? You could do both. You could do three. You've got a big enough plate there that you could do multiple colors and streaks, you know?
That's true. Well, I might try a bit of the Titan buff because everybody seems to rave about Titan buff. And there's Naples Yellow, which I thought would go quite well with the blue.
Oh, that would. I think that would, you know? That might go better than the violet. We're doing well, Becky. Thank you for asking. I've still got a bit of a cough. Fran's always got a cough, but we're still having fun.
Actually, my coffee's quite a bit better at the moment. I have absolutely no idea why.
But I won't talk about it then.
Well, yours is a COVID one. Mine's just a who knows.
Mine is a leftover, and it's getting better. It's just I'm not used to talking, being here alone all day. So, hi, Vanessa.
Oh, hiya, Vanessa. Yeah, crafty angels. Well, I don't know about that.
She does. Barb Owens hates Titan buff. Who knew?
Does she? Well, I'm only using a little bit.
Well, somebody has to hate it
before. I'm going to try it out. I've not used it before. There we go. So that's Naples Yellow, that one. Naples Yellow Deep. It doesn't look all that deep to me, but there we go.
Hey, get that brayer. You going to use the big brayer or the little one? Hurry up, it's drying. There you
No,
go.
I think I'll use this one. I want
Yeah.
to try and do the colours where they are, you see.
Yeah, exactly. And are these Amsterdam?
Yeah, they're all Amsterdam.
Yeah.
They're that new box I got
Right.
just after Christmas when I knew nobody was getting me any. It was on my list, but I didn't get any, so I went, hooray, I'll go and get some.
Well, it's on my list, but I'm looking at just the regular paints, not the pearls or the metallics.
So this is
Teresa.
Hello, Teresa.
Becky, I like the vintage look too, so yeah, I probably like it too. I like antique, vintage, used, you know, old book color.
Well, isn't Titan Buff supposed to be that? But it looks to me just like a sort of off-white. But we'll see what happens when it's pulled. Now that's those. I can put a bit of that on there.
Keep going. Don't let it dry.
Yeah. And then I've got this one to do, which is I Wonder Who.
Well, the majority of it, some of it is off screen, but I can see enough of it to think that looks nice.
I can get that closer. Look, there you go.
Now we got it all. Thank you. Don't take off too much. Don't rub too much, and get the paper on there, and then burying it.
Yep.
Turn your sheet the other way to see if it fits.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, try it that way round.
Oh, Teresa. There you go. There you go. Fits better now.
It's not exact,
Oh,
but
not, yeah. Baron.
maybe. Yes, Baron.
Purple. Yes, we like purple.
Baron von.
That was
Baron
actually Pearl Violet was the name of that color. So we shall see how it turns out. I forced Fran to put it down. I made it.
I didn't need a lot of forcing.
Teresa says it's purple. Yeah.
Purple. Wow, I love a good purple. Look what we do in the cause of art.
Yes, we add DNA to every project.
Right, am I going to sit and leave that and go back to the other one, or what? I think I'm going to pull it.
You're going to pull it?
Yeah, something's happened. Something's happened. Whoa, look at this. Look at this.
Oh.
It's going to be patchy, but oh, look at that.
Well, as you know, and sometimes you just got to warm up your plate. You just got to get it warmed up. That's what I do. My first 3 to 4 pulls are just a warm up. Oh, look at that. Yummy.
That's nice and mappy.
You betcha.
That's nice and mappy. I like the mappiness of that.
Yeah, share it with us.
Bits of mappiness.
Oh,
Isn't that good?
that is
love
good.
Right, I've got to put another layer on that one.
Oh, yeah, you might get another pull off of it. You never know.
Maybe. But I'll put another layer on first to see what brings up. Which we do now. Shall we? I'll put another layer and I'm going to try this. So, and I've got some scrapey things as well. And I want to put a bit more of this on. But there's also, I want to try this bigger one. And
Becky, just so you know, Becky says, ooh, ah. And Teresa says, coolio. See, I agree. That was a really cool pull.
And I've got this. I've been wanting to try this one because it's a partial. It's a scrappy thing. That so according to Mariah.
Yeah.
So
I gotta say, I love their stencils. I just really love P&M Stencils. They're made of Yupo and they really hold up well.
See, some of these bits weren't quite out. I got some of them out, but others are a bit stubborn, so I might just leave them in. I wonder if that one would come out. Yeah, that one came out. But these are not quite cut, so I'll leave those because it'll make it different, won't it? Individual.
Teresa says, hurry, hurry, hurry. I want to see. You cannot hurry, Fran. Fran is the master. She goes at her own pace. Oh, I like that one. Oh, the waves. Oh. The waves is one of my favorites. That's the one I got you, isn't it?
That one? That's waves, is it?
No, the one over on the desk still. That one.
That one.
Is that waves?
I don't know what it's called. It's nice.
Or is that hip to be
wavy?
Yeah.
Hip to be wavy.
It's one of those. I forget which one, but I know I got you both of those.
And this one. Cups.
Yeah. And that other one on your desk I've got. Mariah sent me one that's small, and I used it the other day. Looks like bamboo. It's Becky, I sent you ones made from graphics, but honestly, the Yupo paper is just lovely to work with for stencils. And Mariah makes them small enough that they're ATC size and everything. Mine were too many on one sheet.
I've got a piece that size. What stencil
Fran's just going crazy with all these on one big pull.
What have I got, I wonder, that might fit in that gap? Now, I wonder what that could be. I do wonder. Tra-la-la. Here it comes.
The cell. Yay.
I love that cell.
Yeah, fill it all in. Oh, yeah. She'll put it all on there and see. These are just tests. This video is just Fran getting back in the saddle, hopefully. And this is just a test playing around. I'm making chainmail junk, and she's over there being hee-hee-hee-ing. So this is just a test.
We can do whatever we like in a test.
Yeah. What color are you using there?
No idea. It looked good. Let's see if I can read it. Permanent red violet. There we are. Still using violet.
There you go. It's good then. It's all good. Oh my gosh, it's like magenta more than violet. Wow.
Well, it's red violet, so I mean.
Yeah. Wow.
It's excessive.
Okay, now you can be thinking about what color you want to pull with.
Huh? What?
Well, this is just laying the stencil again, right? Or are you going to try to do a pull?
Well, I thought I might try and do a pull as well. Didn't get much of it last time, but you never know. You might get something.
You never know, dude.
I was going to use that. I didn't, after all. What a dope.
I don't know where you would have put it.
True. There was no more room at the inn.
Do 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 do
Do do do do do do. Right, let's pull that up. Oh, I'm getting something off that.
Oh, Beth, I've been gel printing for 2 days, and oh man, is that gorgeous.
It's nice and sort of pale.
I needed some little meditating type play back, so I just pulled out my gel plate, and I've just been loving it. You got some stuff there.
Trying to keep this one up down. It wants to come up.
See that.
It's drying quite fast.
Yep.
Right. That's not bad, is it?
Nice little pieces. Look at that. I like it.
I'm so cack-handed. I've just put the fresh sheet in the water again.
No. That's for the stencils, not the.
I know it's supposed to be for the stencils. The stencils don't know that. The paper doesn't know that.
Now you get to choose your color to pull.
I think I might default to Prussian blue.
It's pretty right there, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
It really looks nice with that. I was going to suggest that. There you go. So if those are dry, if all that is dry.
Well, if it isn't dry, it's on the road. Well, it's not dry.
Not dry.
I'm just going to soak the stencils a bit because they sort of sit on top of the water if you're not careful. I'm so glad I've got this big tray over here for the stencils because they would dry so fast otherwise.
These are some of the papers that I made in the last few days.
Oh.
I think this was more of a roll-off. And these sheets here are 8.5 by 14 inches. And I want to cut partway down the middle and make an accordion book from them.
I love the colors.
Yeah, they just need a bit more work on them. None of them are quite completely finished. But I want to make...
Will you put stamps on them?
Oh, I will do that. I will get back to that. But I was thinking if I'm going to make any of them an accordion book, I want to finish the paper first, make the book, and then come back and lay the stamps in. I don't want to have to fold and cut and break off any...
Oh, I see what you mean. You don't
know,
want them...
I was going to use light and fluffy. I wanted to use my light and fluffy.
I haven't got any of that.
Yeah, well,
mean things. No, I got such wonderful presents. Honestly, I shouldn't say that at all.
If you look at this one, you can see this is one of my stencils. And then let's see, there's the one from P&M.
Yes, I see it.
See, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's like this one here at the edge.
Share your screen.
Hey?
Share your screen again. You can take me back.
Oh, I was enjoying that.
Nope, that's all I've got. You can put me back to little. Teresa, you should, if you have room to play and you have paint, you should get a little, I would say get a small gel plate. I made the mistake of getting the biggest one, and it's like what Fran has in front of her, and it's a bit overwhelming. I think I'm going to cut it because I want to work in smaller sections, like, you know, postcard size, or, you know, half a sheet at a time instead of this big giant sheet all at once. It's too much. I get overwhelmed with trying to figure out what to do.
Right, let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Shouldn't put that on there because it will go and smudge. I know it will. Right. I do like the round shapes it makes, these elongated round shapes when you're doing that, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Wish you could save those sometimes.
Well, you could, but you've got to keep brailing exactly instead of changing direction, you know. Just put a little on there and make your shape and then let it dry and then add another color for the pull. There you go.
What?
Yeah, I knew you weren't listening.
And another shape for the pull, you said.
Well, if you like those elongated shapes that you
Oh,
initially
I
get.
see. Gotcha. Yes. I thought you meant right now.
Nope, too late. You kept going.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, do your thing. You're in the zone. Go for it. I want to see this pull.
Just
I
playing.
can see the stencil marks, so I'm excited to where we're gonna have to adjust your lighting somewhere down the road.
Another sheet. Running out of room.
Are you, Becky or Teresa, if you're still here, do y'all hear the echo? We had an echo earlier and I thought we fixed it. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Gotta get me a brayer. Do, 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 do. Or should we do the Jeopardy? No, we can't say that. Should we do the other theme song, you know?
I might not know it.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't. There might be a copyright on it.
Oh, yeah. That's all right. No, there's no copyright on very, very bad stuff. Bad.
Oh, great, Becky. Thank you. No echo there.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Thanks, Becky. Right.
What do you think? Da 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 da. What do you think? Oh,
Ooh.
I have this habit of leaning in towards the monitor so I can see the other side of the paper. Like that's good. Oh man. Oh, Franny, that's beautiful.
Bad, is it? It's not bad. Put a K in that.
Frankie, that's beautiful. I knew I said it. I knew I said it. I was hoping you'd miss it. I love that.
I like that.
I like
do. I like that you can see the smudgy bits here, you know, and the sort of gaps. Oh, I love that. Lovely, lovely.
That's gorgeous. I like dogs.
Let's not put this in the water.
You might have another pull there.
Maybe.
Grunge paper.
Grunge paper?
Oh yeah, Becky said add a little mermaid to that, a little aqua color to that paper, and it would be so mermaid. Yeah, I like that. What do you got? Oh, is it dry, you think? Yeah, it's dry.
Oh, I think it's well dried now.
But you can get another pull off that big one.
Yep. Get another sheet. I do like that pink one. That turned out really good. It wasn't really pink. It was some red violet. It looks pink to me, but oh dear, everything's fallen down. Just a minute. I've got some card there. I could do card as well. And I wanted to have a go with this, which I've had for ages.
I've got one. Mine is blue, but I've got one.
Blue? Oh, I see. I thought you were showing us. Sorry. So what colour can I put on top of that? Mermaid. Mermaid?
Aqua, something teal or aqua.
Yeah, that might work quite well. What have I got? I've got turquoise blue.
Oh, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah?
Is that Amsterdam?
Yes, another Amsterdam.
Go for it. What do you got to lose? Paint. This is what happens when I use my big one. I either overpaint it or underpaint it. It's just overthinking is what I do, and I need.
Oh, I did that. Yes.
Yeah. I just need to cut it down and make myself smaller plates and not overwhelm myself.
Thing is, I bought this. This is the first size plate I bought, and I liked it. And I bought this size plate second, and I like that too.
Yep.
Because it was very good for small places. Actually, this area is actually a bit bigger than the one was upstairs, because I had to have the tower underneath.
Right.
There wasn't room on the table. So, yeah. So this is good to have it up here. Just trying to get it without. You can see it sort of peeling at the edges a bit.
Yeah. I gave mine a thorough cleaning yesterday and start from scratch.
Do you think I should try a little bit of this?
If you do, yeah. What the heck? It's your paper, your paint. You can do whatever you want. Well, since Becky put us in mind of mermaid, let's see where it goes. If the other stencils come through. It looks a bit scaly.
It does a bit, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yep. Now you've pulled some. Is it wet enough to do an actual pull still, do you think?
God knows. Let's try.
Well, if it doesn't, it'll be a nice map. We like maps.
Yeah, I do like maps. What a good thing, eh?
Hey, Baron. There you go.
Come on, Red. Come on, Red. The buff Baron. I didn't mean that. Oh, dear.
You're losing it.
I was quite enjoying it, actually.
You're going bonkers or bonkers. Yeah, bonkers girl. That's what you are.
Yeah. I'll leave it a little bit longer. It's not quite pulling that up. So, look, what are we going to do on this one in the meantime? Can you see that? You can. That's amazing.
I can't see that. I'm waiting.
I was thinking about these flow ones. Now, these are golden. I've got a magenta. That might go quite well with those.
It's not an ink?
No, but it's a high flow.
High flow. Well, oh, golden. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now we're just sitting here waiting for the scales to come through. Will it be a mermaid or will it not?
Don't know. So I've used a couple of those, but not this one yet.
Oh.
See what happens with that.
We'll see how it goes. Oh. Nice color.
Let's try and get things out of the way. I haven't watched P&M enough. I haven't taken enough notes. This is trying to run away from the edges. It's beading up.
Well, that if it's oily-ish like that, that leaves good marks too.
Well, we'll see, shall we? Try with another one. I could try with some. I wanted to try with a sheet of the this tissue. I've got one here ready. The others I'd have to take out.
This isn't some of that wedding tissue, is it? Is this what Mo sent you?
So, and I was told to put it slick side down.
Okay.
I think it was Mo that said that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yep. Oh, goodness. Baron, gently.
Right, Baron, gently.
Yep.
Baron. Now, I'm probably going to have to fold this over in order to get the other one up.
Yep. In fact, I'm afraid if you left it set there, well, you know, P leaves it sit overnight, I swear.
Yeah. Ooh.
What you got there?
Ooh, mappiness. We have some mappiness. Not so mermaid. There is some of the pattern coming through there. Look.
No, I see the little the diamond shapes. I see it.
Yeah.
Good idea, Becky. Good idea. What do you think? I think it's mermaid look.
That's nice. I like that. That's got some mappiness to it, hasn't it?
Hold it. Bring it. Some of us still want to look at it. Bring it back here. Hold it closer. There you go. Now you're sharing.
Mappiness. Ooh.
Yummy. I love it. Yeah, Becky says purdy. Good idea, Becky. Thank you. Nice colors. Yeah, she gets. I have to control her sometimes, Becky. She just gets lost in her own little world. She admires it and forgets to show and tell with us.
Forget there's anybody there. It's just ooh.
Yeah, lots of oohs and ahs. Yep. Okay, let's see the tissue paper. What do you think? Oh, look at it move. Oh my, that really is pulling nicely.
Yeah, not bad at all. It's got lifting up the copper I used earlier. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, definitely.
Come back. Don't stick to the other one. There we go.
Oh,
that
man.
Copper's really quite good, isn't it?
This would be so beautiful in an Egyptian journal or something. Look at the colors. I love that.
Now we're getting the nice colour from the violet, the interference violet.
Yep.
There. Pearl violet, beg its pardon. They do interference ones, actually. But that's pearl violet. I like that.
Becky says the same thing I say. Yummy. And that's on wedding paper, tissue paper.
Yeah, it's the one with two sides. Yeah. It's too stiff for some other things I wanted to do, but it's fine for that.
Yeah, it worked. It's the better tissue paper if you want a gel plate with it, because it holds up better. So it's something to do with it's acid free, but it's also something else.
Non-buffered.
Non-buffered, that's it. It's non-buffered or something like that.
Something like UV something or other. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Because I like that. What next, Master? What are we doing next, Master?
What shall I do next? Well, I want to use that net, because I got this specifically for this some years ago and never ended up using it. It's an oven mesh net thing for standing your oven things on, or I don't know, I can't remember, but I got it for this, you see, so I don't care what it was originally for. Yeah. So, have we got any more of those ready?
I was looking to see what time it was. It is.
Oh dear.
Yep. We're good. We're fine. I did a little prep work already, so we're still good. Just But you're just shy of 60 minutes.
Okay. Well, tell me when you want me to stop, and I'll
I don't ever want you to stop.
I'll sleep sometime.
But some of us have to cook dinner and eat it. I did get the laundry done, so there's that. Okay, so you've just topped 1 hour. Great job.
It's so easy when you're having fun, though, isn't it?
I know. I said this eating and peeing and sleeping it interferes.
And I want to use this one as well. I love this one. This is an old. I can't remember where I got it from, but it's an old Dutch Doobadoo stencil. Love that one. Oh, and I want to use that one again. I want to use that one. I wish I had more of that one. I might order a few more. I wonder if they do it any bigger, you know, more of them on a sheet.
You know, I think Mariah said if you ask her nicely, she might.
So I'm going to use this Naples Yellow Red. No idea why. I just felt like it's a bit pink.
It's the
but it's more sort
Amsterdam brand.
Naples. I'm not keen on pink, but we'll put up with it. Right. So I'll probably smother it in a load of Prussian blue.
Well,
and I think I'll put a bit of this on as well.
It has a peachy. It's more peachy to me than pink.
Yeah, I'm going to put some of this in as well. To try and negate the pinkiness too much. Right. Brea. That's pretty good like that, isn't it?
Isn't it? I was thinking the same thing.
Such a pity it's too big a glob, you know. Got to sort of spread it out a bit more. It doesn't work properly.
Oh, you know what I was going to say is when P uses the smaller stencils like that, she uses the smaller gel plate too. But she puts down a color like you're doing, and she'll put the stencil down and brayer over it to lift the color underneath.
Yeah.
And then she puts another layer down for the pull, and that's the color that comes through the stencil.
So she leaves that for a bit and then puts another color on.
Yep. After she uses the stencil to pull up some of that color. It's almost like a reverse. It's almost like a reverse stenciling. Oh, that's a nice little design. I like that.
Got it all over me. Little bit of this. And a bit, I'll use mine on the edge. There. Give it something to grip. I think I'll use this too. See if I get anything with a tissue where I didn't get so much with something else.
Okay. This might be a good place to use the brayer then.
Yeah. In a minute.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes those little smaller stencils.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get much out of this, but this I can feel is sticking.
Right.
I'm going to get something on the edge.
On the mesh net, you may not get much up, but you'll leave a mark. You'll leave a nice mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of those smaller ones, I didn't do too well with them.
Yeah, well, the same thing happened with the smaller stencils. I didn't get so much up with those.
Yep.
Oh, yep. There we go. Got it off the bigger stencil. See?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
But you've left a mark.
Oh, yeah.
You've just done what I was saying. You did a reverse on the boxes, on the squares. You did a reverse. You lifted the paint. So now the box part is still there. Well as the mesh too now. Yeah.
Got it on there as well. Look at that. I'll see if I can't get that off. Some mappiness I want on the sheet. Some of it came off.
Yeah.
I got some of it off, see? just by pressing it on.
Oh yeah, I did that too. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's working fine.
Are
Even
you
without
going to use the tissue paper to do another pull then? Put some more paint down?
Yep. I'll use a fresh piece of tissue. I've got to choose a different colour though. What colour shall I choose? Let's have a metal one. We haven't had a metal one for a bit. The last one was the copper. And then there was the silver, wasn't there? Maybe the silver would come through nice on that.
Interesting.
Or should I use one of those pearlescent ones?
No, I want to see the metallic one. You've got me interested now.
Maybe gold. I've got a gold here. I've got a couple of golds.
Oh, we'll do gold in honor of Mary.
I've got a deep gold and a light gold. What do you think? Deep gold, light gold? This is the light one.
Light gold.
Okay, light one. Okay.
Yeah, the metallics flow different.
Yeah.
Wow. Now I would go and beg P&M to watch this, and any tips about pressure or layering or anything like that, I would definitely absorb any tips from them.
Tissue, another bit of tissue. I've got to open the bag now. They spelled it's huge, this stuff. Look at it. Look at it. It's absolutely huge. That's only half. Massive great things. Right. Shiny side down. Oh, it's going on that one as well. Don't do that. You won't get anything off there. There's no point.
Right.
Really need a Baron for that. It goes down so quick.
Right.
Ready?
Yep.
Shall I wait a minute or two, or?
You're killing me. You're killing me.
I think we'll pull it now.
Thank you.
Not going to show you.
I know you where you live.
Can see it in a minute. It's coming.
You're killing me, woman.
Way, here we go. Big reveal.
Oh, man. Oh, is that pretty?
Little mappy bits around the edges, and I like the creases as well. I think they work really well.
Oh.
But then I'm a creasy, randomy sort of person. So
Do that exact same thing again in Prussian blue, and then again in tea. I'm loving that. Hold it.
You mean put some Prussian blue on top of this?
Oh, is that pretty?
Yeah, good idea.
Oh, and the tissue left wrinkle marks in the.
Yeah, it did. Prussian blue. Where's my Prussian blue? Okay, Prussian blue. Here we go. I think everybody's gone to tea or something.
That's all right. Can't help it. P got me hooked on that Prussian blue. I just love it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you've got quite a bit there. Ooh.
Well, I guess I got another plate over there.
Yes, you do.
I can put something on that as well.
Thank you, Becky. I know you're busy over there, so thank you for stopping in and thank you for posting in Phibbsville. I appreciate it. Like I said, we didn't. This is just an impromptu test because Fran couldn't remember how to do a stream anymore.
Nope, I even picked the wrong program.
Yep. But we'll be back doing more regulars within the next few weeks. Frankie just has a lot going on in the house, so.
Oh, too right.
Yeah, it's a play it by ear how often. Don't forget that the edge of that paper, the tear out, yeah, that.
What? Oh, this. Oh, right.
Yeah, don't forget to use that this time.
Great minds think alike.
And that square, that block might go.
Oh, yeah.
This. What do you
Oh,
think?
it might. Mightn't it just?
There you go. And leave the rest blank. That's good.
No, I was thinking to put something else there. What is that? One of these.
Oh, the waves. Okay.
Yep. And then what we're going to put on this one?
You were just going to pull what was already there.
I was going to use this, wasn't I? This screen, this mesh.
Well, if there's anything left from before, it's already there. So it's up to you.
Well, if I put the mesh on, you said do the same thing again, which I put the mesh on, didn't I?
You put the mesh on, you put the blocks. Let's see, the mesh, the blocks, and I forget what else. I'd have to go back and look. Gosh darn it, and I can't. Okay.
Put mesh on.
The mesh.
I don't know, but I can put one of those on.
And the one with the blocks, the one from that other place, not P&M.
Yep. Yep.
And then I don't remember. Oh, yours. Okay. Then you put yours down there. Okay.
The blocks one. Let's do the bit do before.
I can't even imagine how many patterns you have, Becky, because you do such beautiful sewing. There it is.
Right, let's get a sheet. We'll try the tissue again. Let's try the other half of that tissue that didn't get much, because it probably won't get a lot of this. Didn't before, did it?
No, it just lifted up a little bit from the blocks and that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't expect it to get much off the other thing. Yeah, got something. Just a little bit. It's quite damp, you see.
The blocks, yeah.
Little bit. That's my scrap.
Okay. I'm not going to say anything this time because I know you're not going to show me till you're dang good and ready.
Ooh. I'm not putting that in there. That's just cardboard. If I put that in there, that'll ruin it. Now the mesh. In you go. Meshy. Sheets. Nice sheets. Let's have another one of those because they look rather well. The tissue works much better than I thought it would. It wasn't working for the thing I actually bought it for.
Which one of your cats do you think would wear a tie, Becky?
I'm going to do them both together. This time is running out on me.
Okey-dokey.
There we go.
Howard Hughes. Okay, you make one and you put it on Howie, and then you take a picture. I'll believe it when I see it. He's not going to show me. I'm just going to sit here and twiddle my thumbs. Oh.
There we go. So we've got the Caramel Studio on that one. Ooh, sorry. Trying to stop it from drooping in that one.
Yeah, it's hard to show, isn't it? Oh, I like that. That's the little one. That's nice.
Yeah, that little white.
And the edge came out nice with that torn paper. What's the big one then?
There we are. There's the big one.
Oh, I see the screen work. I don't see much of the others.
Well, they're this end.
Oh, there they are. Okay.
Yeah, there they are.
Yeah, a little bit.
They were a bit wet because I was trying to rinse them, you see. So they were a really bit on the wet side. Now then, I can put another colour on here and maybe get this up. And maybe get that up. What colour shall I put? Let me see.
What do you think? I'll give you another 15 minutes, and then I got to go start dinner.
Okay.
So you got time to do one more, I think.
How about a Naples Red light? It's quite a rusty sort of colour.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yep. And that's more of the golden.
Yeah.
High flow.
Oops. I don't do that.
Actually, with the Prussian blue, it looks a bit patriotic.
Yeah. Oh, it's much paler on this one.
Oh, it is.
Isn't that odd? It's reacting differently on a different jelly plate. Maybe that one was just a bit, I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, I'm done with the blood now. It's just paint.
That's some really lovely color there.
I'm just going to pull that as it is, I think.
Okay. Yeah, you've got enough marks left on it. It should work.
And I think we'll maybe wind down because I'm running out of space to put things.
What? You've got a whole room over there.
Yeah, I know, but I've blocked myself off now. I can't get to the rest of the room.
You're going to have to get you some clothesline in that room and hang it from in front of the fireplace.
I need to cut these sheets in half to use them properly.
Yeah.
They're too big. They're too unwieldy when they're big.
I definitely have to get some of that.
Creases in that one. Baron does help to even things out, you know.
Yep.
I've still got that little one I haven't finished.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You've got time.
Well, I want to finish with that one. That's got the silver on it. And that's dried beautifully, the silver. It's really dried lovely.
Oh.
I'm going to do something with that. With the blue, I think it would be absolutely fabulous with the blue. So let's get this one up. Oh, I'm liking this. Look at that. Wow, that's picked loads of stuff up.
That would make a most beautiful journal cover in my mind.
And this one's much paler. Look at that, the difference. And it's almost the same thing done on these plates. Hang on, I'll show you in just a second. Get it up nice and gently. Okay. Right.
Do you have oh, wow. Do you have a piece of regular paper that you can lay down on the gel plate just for the moment so you can put that as a barrier between that and the tissue paper so we can see it better? Does that make sense? Because if you lay it on the gel plate, it's going to stick again.
Yeah.
There, just lay that down and put the tissue paper on top. And that way I don't care if it sticks, but I don't like the tissue paper.
I didn't quite get it on evenly, but yeah.
I want to really look at this one. Oh, man.
That's not bad at all, is it?
No, it isn't. That is an unplanned, beautiful mess.
Yep. The more you do it, the better it gets. And then this one, which is
I love that one.
Decent in another way, isn't it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You couldn't have planned them better.
I've got to do that other one, the silver one.
Yeah.
Do the silver.
And then later get pictures and show P&M. And put the link to the video in there because they really need to see what you've done there.
Thank God this is card. I don't think that was a very good idea.
Oh.
Distorting the plate is something awful. Trying to get it off.
I was just hoping that the paper...
Look at that. Getting some nice bits. But trying to get it off without tearing the card. Oh, boy.
I just didn't want the tissue paper to stick to it.
Well, it would have ruined the tissue paper if it had, so it's a good job you suggested it. You imagine that it would have torn the tissue paper easily.
Okay, so let's get back to the cells and the silver. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's see what you get with that.
I want to do something else with that, but I can leave that to dry now, can't I?
Yep. Yes.
Without anything on it. And pick it up with another layer of paint later, can't I?
Yep. Yes. You can pull it with another layer later.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. So while I can still walk into the room. There we go. Let's move this big sheet. Big sheet. Oh, I'm liking that earlier one. Oh, yeah, I'm liking lots of them. This I think is one of my favourites. This one with the copper. This one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
With the copper and the pearl violet. Your idea. Right. So we want a similar thing with that one. Where's the silver one? Where'd I put it?
Over there.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, stop it.
Okay.
Right.
That just looks yummy like it is, so I'm just see what you do with that.
I'm going to pull it with the other half of this one. Yeah, I'll pull that as well.
Can you just tear a piece off the size you want, or would that be too raggedy?
Well, well, I've got a pair of scissors here, so I can cut a piece off the side.
Or that, yeah.
So right now I've got a piece that size and I've got a piece this size. We can do both of those with, but it's much less unwieldy.
Right.
So let's do something different.
And now you know why P doesn't put 2 or more plates on her desk at a time, because they'll stick together.
Yeah.
Or the
That's
paper.
marine blue there. I think that's going to look wonderful with that. Should I try a bit of ink?
If you put ink down, you have to let it dry. That's the lesson I learned from P. You really, otherwise you're just smushing it out. You know, it just, as soon as your paper hits it, it'll smush. So you really have to sit and wait and let it dry. And there's no testimony for how long to let it dry. You let it dry till it's dry.
Overnight, probably.
Could be. I watched one of hers yesterday where she used inks, and I'm like, interesting. Okay.
Really? Can you link me to it? I haven't seen her use inks.
Oh yeah, oh, absolutely. It may have been part of the mark making series, because there was a few a while back that late last year that I missed because I was sick.
Yeah.
So I'm going back and looking at them now, and I'll find it for you and send it to you. Yeah.
Thank you.
We actually used a brush and did mark making with it may have been Higgins. Is that what she uses, the Higgins?
Really? Okay.
It could be. I can't remember. She just pours a big bottle into the little cup, and I thought it was the Higgins because that's what I got. But she used a paintbrush to make marks, and then you have to let it dry. You really do. So I'll send you the link.
Good up.
Yeah. Oh, it was around, I believe it was around Halloween or something, because Mariah had her top hat on with her
I've definitely not seen that one.
yeah, it was for dressed up for Halloween, I think. So I'll find it for you. It's in my history. Ooh, yummy.
Now that one's smooth. This has got some wrinkles.
That is pretty, even coming through like that. Oh, and they love it when you ask questions. I told Mariah, I said, you were definitely going to have some questions, and she said, yep, she's already asked. I said, yeah, because you came in late.
Yeah.
Sunday, and I knew you would have questions. And she said that she wished more would ask questions, and
I think people hesitate to ask questions either because they don't want to seem dim or they don't want to bother people, which is daft, because why are we doing this if we don't want people to connect and talk to us and create a dialogue?
Exactly. And that's why I talk to you and I ask questions or make suggestions, because you may not have thought of it, and it may be a good idea. Look, at even Becky came up with a great suggestion about the aqua or whatever color and the mermaid look. That was great. Ooh.
Not quite ready. Let's have a cup of tea. Yeah, I definitely want to try inks, because I'll show you why. Because these arrived. I showed you a picture of them, but this is velvet black copper. You can see there's some copper. Of course, it has to be copper, so I have to buy it. Daft as a brush. Only got to say copper to me, and I go, ooh, can I have some? Cyan blue. Guess what? Copper. Now that's a different shade. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of shade.
Maybe it mixed different.
It looks like a different kind of copper in that one. I like a more bronzy copper, or maybe it's the blue doing that to it. But why isn't the black doing things? Oh, it's just interesting.
Now, wait a second. I'm looking at Eco. What do you have there? I'm looking at my Eco line, but these are watercolors. What are you showing me there? Inks or?
Inks.
Those are
These
inks.
are writing
Okay.
inks.
All right.
Drawing inks.
Okay.
And this is Midnight Hour with a sheen. It's diamine ink, that one. These ones are De Atramentis, made in Germany. I got them from, what's the name of the place? Let me just go and get the receipt.
Making me wait to see this.
Not a receipt, it's a card. Izumi Pen Company. That's who it is.
Oh, yeah.
Izumi.
Z-U-M-I. Oh,
I-Z-U-M-I.
I-Z-U-M-I.
Izumi Pen Company. So, the last one was, this was a sample because I was running out of money. De Atramentis Brilliant Violet Gold. So I can try that one out and see what that's like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, yeah.
We'll have
the
to
color?
do a day of doing something with those because I only have the Higgins Eternal Black, and I'd like
you
to
could
see
use
the other
those
colors.
doing the what's it with the geode thing, Patty Tolly Parish thing. Whereas I go to the edge of the paper because I want the whole paper covered. She does geodes.
Yep.
I'm pulling this one. I don't know if I'll pull the silver one yet, but I'll pull this one. In fact, I'll probably cut this one in between. I'll just cut it down here. So I don't have to pull that one if I don't need to. If I need to wait a bit longer. There we go. I love it, loving the lines. I think the lines are excellent.
That's where the
creases
crinkled and creased and yeah. There's now
I don't know why there's this line, but there wasn't ink in that place.
Yeah.
So because there's no.
That's a nice background. Bring it back over here. That's a nice background for a start.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or to tear pieces to put into a journal.
Yeah, I like
and
that.
then put other bits on, or to cover something with. Yeah, I mean, it's got so many possibilities. I do like this sort of streakiness down here. There, don't you?
I like the bits that get left over. Yep.
And you can see some of the mesh here, don't you? A little bit of the mesh.
Oh, sure.
I love that. I think that's lovely. Let's have a look at the other one. See if that's ready yet. No, it's not ready. It's not pulling the silver up.
Well,
if it doesn't want to pull the silver up at all, she'll just pull it and then put another layer on.
I'm kind of concerned because the silver is a metallic, and I'm wondering if that's going to just stick to the plate no matter what and be splotchy. And I don't know how to. Yeah, should you leave it overnight?
Don't know. Perhaps we ought to send a message to P&M. P&M, do we leave it overnight?
Because that silver does have metal flake in it, doesn't it? It has mica or something in it. Because, see, I laid some rose gold down, and it was metallic. And it didn't want to all pull up, which was fine. I wasn't doing what you were doing. I didn't mind the bits and the mappy look. But in this case, this is all silver stencil. So I don't know. Should you leave it longer?
I'm going to ask Mariah.
Help!
Using silver metallic Amsterdam with a layer of Amsterdam Prussian blue on top. How long do I leave it to be sure to get the dry silver up? I wonder if she'll reply. I was talking about using pampas grass, and I really should have used the pampas grass immediately because it's dried and curled up. So yes, I might have to go and pick some more and try that, or iron it. That was the another thing I was thinking of, maybe ironing the leaves to flatten them out so I can put them down. But then again, maybe I could just cut them up and do them like you would a normal pulp to see what would happen. Pulp paper.
Yeah.
But the other idea was to put it in inclusions in between two sheets of this, you see. But I found that putting stuff in between that just makes you a really stiff sheet. Because, of course, in order to put things in the middle, you've got to stick them down. So here we are. So I used matte medium. And although when you look at it with the light on it, you can just about see that I made some holes in the gauze. I put gauze over the top, and I made some holes in the gauze so that I'd be able to see the holes. And you can see the holes, but I could punch through and get the holes. But look, it's stiff.
Yeah.
I mean, not sure. See, this is the type of gauze I use. It's like a sort of bandage stuff.
Like cheesecloth or gauze wrap bandage, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And, of course, it's one complete sheet, apart from the holes. And there's no way it's going to tear, is it?
Well, don't we have a book?
Tears where there's no gauze, but not otherwise, you see?
Don't we have the organic artist book somewhere in there? It gives you a better idea how to do that.
Good idea, yes. We'll have a look at that.
We'll have to look. I've got mine. I'll look.
And you asking Violet would be a good idea. Right, I think I'll just leave that there, and if it's wrong, well, I'll just have to soak it off somehow.
Yeah,
but I'm sure that P has left things overnight, but I'm not sure she's left tissue overnight.
Yeah. I just didn't give it much thought, you know. So anyway, where'd you go?
No, I just put in, I'm pulling it with tissue because I forgot to mention that. Okay. So I think that's enough for now. I think we'll leave this and cross our fingers. Otherwise, I'm going to be getting a new jelly plate.
Do you want to put one of the pulls in the camera here and leave it as your what do they call that?
Good idea. I don't like that one so much. I mean, I like it, but let's find a decent.
Keep in mind that it sticks to the plate underneath there. You've got a plate that it might stick to.
Well, guess what?
What?
It doesn't have to be a plate there, does it?
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Put that on my stool.
And we'll say good day.
And then we'll put this one down here, which I think is the best.
Oh, both of them. Move it over to that way a little bit. The other way. There you go. Because I want to see both of them. Those are just, yes. Beautiful. Love. So signing off.
That's if I can find me controller.
Thank everyone, Becky and Teresa and Vanessa, and for showing up, and anyone else that is here.
Gizmo. It was Gizmo somebody. It's scrolled off now. I can't remember who it was. Gizmo.
Gizmo someone, yes.
Mentioned the wooden handle, otherwise known as a baron. So, yes, everybody, thank you so much all for coming in. Teresa. Yes, Gizmo Creates it was, yes. So there we go.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.